AT&T Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll get rid of it and complete it.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Chiefs first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
Yellow.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On play action, it's Mahomes. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's a first carry for their running back. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4 with Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop. Here comes 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Taken at about the 6. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. First and 10.
Yellow. 43. 40. Hey, Riblet, Riblet.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory, past midfield. First down throw, Mahomes. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
15, 15. Here goes 15. Line.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Yellow. Come back.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Gray. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chiefs, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. He'll start at the 2. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Catch is made by Romeo Doubs. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Vegas. Now, faking the give. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good. Defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Third down, 3 to go.
Let's go. 19, driver.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Doubs headed in motion. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. This one caught at the 4. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll take it on in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. We'll start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Third down coming up.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And the Chiefs are going to have themselves a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. A gain of 11 there, and a first down. A run on first and goal. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's second and goal.
Hey, 43, 15. Eye on these two. Attack! Yellow. Barzak.
Throwing is Mahomes. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 2. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going up top. That is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, Raiders. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, color. Hey, 57 color. Watch out.
Mahomes back. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Hey, 57. 15. Watch out.
Here's Mahomes. That's caught. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield. This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
On Sunday.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Yellow.
They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. He'll take it in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second, as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. They don't want a repeat of first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Throwing now from the gun. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. So we've reached halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's a run going left. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
This one, up top for Dobbs. And he will go all the way. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. That is hot down the field. It's worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically. And then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup. So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Yellow.
Right back to the air from Mahomes. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, KC. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs go up by 7, 28-21. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now he'll run it.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
This one, up top for Dobbs.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Drue Tranquill. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Yellow.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Hey, 43, 43, 50. Yellow. Hey, 15, 15, 15.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Now he'll air one out. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down. And
that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. Third and 9. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is brought in at the 10. Give them 19 yards as they get the fourth down conversion.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Drue Tranquill.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow.
They'll stick with him again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes. He's going to let this one go deep. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
This is away, and it's a very good kick. angled toward the sideline. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
Got it. Ready?
Back to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll be third down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3-and-out.
And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only one.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz planned for this fourth down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarter.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Las Vegas. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Yellow. 15. Hey, Ripley. Right side.
First down throw. Mahomes. Oh, and Rice is wide open. He's got it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Yellow. 43. Hey, Ripley. Yellow.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yellow. Right side.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Here we go, 15.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. 70 seconds left to go in this game. Third and 5.
Eye down these two. Right side.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
A 52-yard attempt.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs and just as importantly stop the clock.
First down, Las Vegas.
19 right. Ready. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
First and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.